I still can't believe this is happening. The Queen is reportedly fearing a fallout if Meghan Markle gives a tell-all interview, Princess Diana style. It was like yesterday, they were just getting married. They had announced their engagement. The Queen took her in her arms, embracing her, inviting her to the Christmas celebrations, even though they were not married yet, because she didn't want Meghan to feel left out because of Meghan's home family problems. And the beautiful wedding, they even had a beautiful sunny day, and the help with their Frogmore Cottage renovations, all these things that were given to her to make her feel as welcome as possible. And Meghan Markle is explaining to people that she's existing, but she's not living. But wait a minute, she knew that this was the lifestyle of the royals before she accepted marrying Prince Harry. She knew what she was getting into. Now all of a sudden she's turning her back, and people are afraid that she may call them racists or prejudiced for some reason. You remember at the wedding, even Prince Charles walked her down the aisle. Prince Charles, after the wedding, was very cordial, very friendly towards Meghan Markle's mother, Doria, who was there. And they were taking pictures of Prince Charles, Camilla, and Meghan's mother, Doria, the three of them together outside of the church. I mean, I don't understand what else this young bride wanted from the British royals. Unless, remember, they are the British royals. And yet, she seems to have problems. Anyway, I can't believe this. I just still can't have a problem putting my mind around all this. This is by Svetlana Kimenko, Sputnik News reports that earlier Queen Elizabeth II, we know that they're having the Sandringham meeting today with Prince Charles, Prince William, Prince Harry, in her Norfolk estate. And it's according to the bombshell announcement that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle gave January 8th, a few days ago, without consulting the Queen, without the Queen knowing anything about this. It was a shock to her. Now, they plan to step back from senior roles in the British monarchy, and their announcement said they want to become financially independent. Now, according to royal courtiers, Queen Elizabeth II is afraid that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will go nuclear, quote unquote, and that they will give an interview as damaging to the royal household as the one given by the prince's mother, Princess Diana, in 1995. The palace source cited saying it was a nuclear option if Harry and Meghan are still unhappy after today's crisis talks at Sandringham Estate. They're to take place today. As the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, that is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, might brand the royal household racist and sexist if they give an interview. ITV anchor Tom Bradley, a confidant of the couple, suggests that the result would not be pretty if they gave such an interview. The journalist who spoke to the Sussexes in their documentary last year said, "I have some idea of what might be aired in a full, no-holds-barred, sit-down interview, and I don't think it would be pretty." What can I tell you? What can I say? What do they expect? People bending backwards to become carpets under their feet? That, Anyway, the relationship between Harry and his brother William is coming under particular scrutiny if this interview airs, with one insider reporting that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle feel bullied by Prince William, while it was reported yesterday that the Duke of Cambridge, that is Prince William, had spoken of his sadness at the broken bond with his brother Prince Harry. Talk of such an interview is being suggested as a serious threat to force the hand of the Queen, Prince Charles and Prince William, who will meet with Prince Harry today at Sandringham for the first time since he and Meghan announced they were stepping down as senior royals back in on January 8th. This is their announcement. After many months of reflection and internal discussions, we have chosen to make a transition. Many months. I mean, how long was this going on? We have chosen to make a transition this year in starting to carve out a progressive new role within this institution. We intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen. It is with your encouragement, particularly over the last few years, that we feel prepared to make this adjustment. We now plan to balance our time between the United Kingdom and North America, continuing to honor our duty to the Queen, the Commonwealth, and our patronages. This geographic balance will enable us to raise our son with an appreciation for the royal tradition into which he was born, while also providing our family with the space to focus on the next chapter, including the launch of our new charitable entity. We look forward to sharing the full details of this exciting next step in due course as we continue to collaborate with Her Majesty the Queen, the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Cambridge, and all relevant parties. Until then, please accept our deepest thanks for your continued support, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And it says, for more information, please visit sussexroyal.com, link in bio. Okay, well, they said, we continue to support the Queen, and again they say, as we continue to collaborate with Her Majesty the Queen, the Prince of Wales, and Duke of Cambridge. There is no such collaboration. There's total cut of communication. How can you support her when you're also harming her and harming her institution? This is a total harm, a trauma to the British royal family that they have to scurry to fix. So how can you state that you're supporting Her Majesty the Queen fully? It says while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen. And we continue to collaborate with Her Majesty the Queen, the Prince of Wales, and Duke of Cambridge. No, you're not. I mean, you're stating this, but you're doing the total opposite. Anyway, the Queen said she is deeply hurt by her grandson's decision to release a statement without even her having knowledge of it, and she was cited as having instructed courtiers she wanted the problem to be sorted within days. She's 93 years old and had earlier summoned Prince Charles, William, and Harry to the Norfolk estate, with Meghan Markle anticipating to join the discussion via conference call from Canada as she's staying with baby Archie. According to the Daily Mail, today's meeting with Prince Harry will be handed documents compiled following discussions with her HMRC, Her Majesty, and the Canadian Tax Authority. It's expected to be the first step towards thrashing out the financial penalties for a range of scenarios. The latter including so-called hard Megxit involving a permanent move to North America, and a soft Megxit if the couple split their time between Britain and overseas and retain full active royal roles. There have already been consultations between the UK and the Canadian governments, and some of the cited stumbling blocks are issues of residency, visas, tax, and security. Who's going to be paying for their security, their bodyguards, etc., their security detail. Now, the Princess Diana-style interview, Meghan Markle's US PR team is already said to be close to Oprah Winfrey, who was a guest at their wedding. She came to the UK wedding, as well as several American TV networks. Palace aides allegedly fear the Duke and Duchess of Sussex could potentially give a disastrous interview where they would reveal all of the challenges they face within the family and that they would spark even more controversy. Okay, look, no family is perfect, okay? It doesn't mean that you're going to go and do your washing in public view. I mean, what are they out to gain by doing this? They're going to destroy the British monarchy once and for all, single-handedly. I don't understand what their aim is. What is their aim exactly? Now, at this point, references are being made to Princess Diana's panoramic appearance in 1995. Prince Harry's mother at that time described her misery as being part of the royal family, and as Charles' wife to interviewer Martin Bashir. She revealed she was suffering from the eating disorder bulimia and even self-harmed herself during her marriage to Prince Charles. Tom Bradley told the Times that the couple, that is Harry and Meghan, find members of the royal family, excluding the Queen and Duke of Edinburgh, that is Prince Philip. They are jealous and at times unfriendly. What can I tell you? Nobody else has those problems. Only you have those problems. You have to air them worldwide, right? Even though you're quote-unquote supporting the Queen. Anyway, he claimed that the foundation for the rift had been laid at the time of their wedding in 2018. Brady's ITV documentary, Harry and Meghan, An African Journey, was on TV in October, during which Meghan Markle revealed she was existing, not living, while Prince Harry opened up about being on a different path to his brother, Prince William. Okay, nobody says you have to be, exactly the same as anybody else. But you knew, Meghan, that you were going to be part of the British royal family. You knew what was to be expected, and you agreed to it. Harry went to the Queen, his grandmother, and announced that he wanted to marry you. And the Queen said, are you sure she wants to give up everything she has to come to our family and become a royal member? And Harry said yes. And the Queen said, okay, well, if she wants to do that, fine. You're in love and I respect that and everything. And she gave her blessing. And now everything's turned 180 degrees around. So if they expect that nobody has problems, family problems, that's not the way the world is. Everybody has family problems. It doesn't mean that you go and air your dirty laundry in public and saying, oh, they're jealous of us and they're not friendly to us. Maybe something is the problem with you. Maybe you expect too much of them. I remember Meghan, a little while back, I saw something on the YouTube where somebody was was interviewing her somewhere in LA, and the interviewers glanced at some celebrity behind her, and she asked him, "What are you doing? Are you not listening to what I'm saying? Who are you looking at?" So you can understand. That's really a little bit overboard, don't you think? People have eyes. When you're in a room full of people, your eyes do glance and look around to see what's, you can't help doing that. But to have the person that's facing you, talking with you, saying, who are you looking at? Look at me, listen to me, don't look around, blah, blah, blah. That's a little bit, to me, antisocial, overboard. Maybe I would use my word. That's my comment, and tell me what you think. I expect you to comment on this. It's bizarre behavior, bizarre. And, remember what her family was telling people? How she treated them and how she treated her friends and relatives and blah, blah, blah. It could be, is this phase number 2 going on here? I don't know. But my comment is that perhaps she's narcissistic. Perhaps she's, I'm not saying, I shouldn't say that about her. But there are certain traits that people have that are narcissists, a little bit egocentric, and think that they're the center of everything. Is the Queen like that? The Queen bent over backwards to bring her into the family, and did away with a lot of protocols to open her arms to her and make her feel welcome. And this is the treatment that they turn around and give the Queen and the royal family. To me, this is absurd. Anyway, tell me what you think. Today we'll have the announcement as to what's going to be going on. I hope we have no more shocks about this. I have no idea what's going to be coming, and we'll find out. Thank you for your support, and tell me what you think about all this. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.